Thank you, Tobin Brothers and the Foundation for your ongoing commitment to support community projects. I want to share my journey with you. I had to be independent from an early age. I taught myself many things to survive within my two different cultures. My grandma and I moved from New Zealand to Melbourne in 2014. Moving to Australia was not easy. It was confronting. Despite these similarities, New Zealand and Australia are very different communities. My grandma and I had to adapt to multicultural West Melbourne. I had a shocking year at a local high school in 2015. I felt misunderstood and struggled to fit in. I was constantly getting in trouble. I hit rock bottom. The turning point was when I was supported into competitive running. I am an awesome runner, not average. I am great. Suddenly I realized I could be someone. I realized my self-worth. People started to embrace me and recognize my ability. High school became bearable and I had fun with friends. Until my final and graduating year. I continued plastering a smile on my face, but underneath the facade, I was struggling. My mum wanted me to return to New Zealand, but I couldn't leave my grandma. The pressure mounted. I wasn't getting the results I expected on the track. School felt irrelevant. Miss B was a mentor. I was able to share things with her that I didn't tell anyone else. She started me on a journey towards gratitude, empathy, mindfulness, and resilience. I acknowledged the state of my mental well-being and started on a journey of change until I hit an identity crisis. I got injured. I was recently asked why I don't run as much anymore. The kid stated that I was great and I could make good money from running. It hit home and I froze. I realized this kid only saw me as a runner, and he thought running was my only avenue for success. My identity was wrapped around being a runner. So without running, who am I? And how do I want to be remembered? This conversation triggered my next journey of change. I changed my perspective. I don't want to be known as the great runner. I don't want to be. I want to be more than. I want to leave a meaningful legacy. I want my legacy to be a community of young Australians looking beyond their circumstances and environments to know that they can be more than. I know I will never let unfortunate circumstances define who I am. I want to be the best leader for youth in our communities. The way I act, the way I speak, the way I behave is always being watched. Kids are always observing to fit in. The youngest look up to us as leaders. I refuse to portray a negative image to them. Instead, I endeavor to module gratitude, mindfulness, empathy, compassion, and resilience. These are my values, and these guide my actions. I want to uplift and empower young people to understand that the world is their canvas, and their identity is and will always be respected and valued. My work with The Huddle allows me to support young people to reflect, own, and value their story. Every day we see that when young people share their stories and listen to the stories of others, it gives them a greater understanding of self. And with that greater understanding of self comes confidence and an empowerment to overcome circumstances and develop a sense of worth and belonging. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our stories today. Hopefully you've identified the parallels between the North Melbourne Football Club and The Huddle and Tobin Brothers and the Foundation. Both companies recognise the importance of working with communities and continue to commit to empowering individuals to learn, grow and belong. We hope that you enjoy the rest of the awards presentation.